I found some of them. There are, I think, 2 of each. Yeah.
And just get a quick zoom in on all these pieces. A lot of paper pieces.
We don't have to use the fire ones necessarily. They're just the technical particle effects for the Molotovs.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to put you out. I'm sorry. I'm actually using this room.
Oh.
All right.
Unlike the last test where we had someone get completely destroyed with a pistol versus a shotgun.
I'll tell you right now, when it comes to movement wise, the pistol is godly.
Here we go.
Shit. All right.
All right. So since the orientation of the board, you'll be terrorists here, and you have to keep track of which space you are at.
Okay.
I would suggest using one of the designated corners of the
Like right here.
of the piece. So like I'm going to use the bottom where the hilt is.
Okay.
That corner of the will point where
I'll use this quarter right here.
Yeah, that will point where I am currently at. And then there will be 3 different grenades, smoke,
Smoke, frag,
Molotov, and
and
frag. But I think
I saw the frag one earlier.
for right now, we'll just have to find 3 and then we'll just share. This is pretty tedious to go through all these tiny pieces. Here we go.
Alright.
And so you will go first and you get to move 5 spaces.
So what's my objective here?
You are to place a bomb in one of these spaces
Alright.
under a move limit, but for this instance we are not going to add a move limit.
Okay.
So you have all the time in the world to place it
So
and win.
5, right?
Yeah, 5.
So 1, 2.
And these red spaces are partial cover, which will reduce the damage by half
Okay.
with the account of the distance from the other player.
Alright.
And you can jump over them if you need to.
Alright. So you moved 5 spaces right here.
And you don't have to move the full 5. Or move at all if you choose to.
Okay.
If you want to, you can use grenades and move at the same time.
Yeah. I think as long as you throw first.
Yeah.
5. Alright.
Yeah, the grid isn't aligned properly because it's based off of an actual map that exists.
Alright. Well, I am right here. 5.
Alright.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This game's normally made with more than 2 people in mind. Just saying.
Yeah.
So there's normally a lot more people going.
What are the little black spaces right
The black spaces are full cover, and you cannot jump over those.
there? Okay. So it's kind of like a wall kind of thing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm just gonna counter spell.
2, 3, 4, 5. Right here.
Alright.
Move 3.
Oh no, that's.
So
You are right here? The bottom right
no,
corner?
the one on the outside, the other corner.
Oh, this one right here? Sorry.
Right there.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm using the back of the hilt to indicate where I'm at.
I don't know what's gonna go on.
Jump in that fucking area, my guy, get a shotgun to the face.
So the way that the shooting kind of works when in partial cover, as long as you're not in obvious view, you cannot be hit.
Okay.
I moved only 1 space. Probably should have added a window right there.
Yes. Hey.
Right there. And then 1, 2.
If I was good at editing, I would just be adding music right here.
Can I like? How do I attack or something? Because I'm like right here.
So if you were there and you want to attack,
Can I throw a grenade at you?
you moved first, so you cannot throw a grenade. But just for this once, you can attack as well, or in this case, and you'll be. I think your maximum is 30 points out of 100 damage at this range, and since there's no partial cover, you'll do a full 30. So I'll be at 70.
All right.
And then, so at this point, we're technically both at 70.
We're like.
Yeah, but depending on who declares the attack
And
first, will
so
win.
it leads off of your turn.
So
You would
wait.
have to attack and then move.
Oh, attack and then move.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, so attack and then
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so I'll be down to. I can't do math today.
Where were you at, 70? So
Yeah.
you're down 40.
All right, 40. And then I decide to throw a Molotov right. I guess. Can I do past you?
From that angle, technically no. Unless you want to hit the back wall. That wall right there next to him.
So like right here.
Yeah.
Then I'll just do there then. So now you are within range of the Molotov, and you first take 34. Let's just say 35 because I don't know why in the rules this is 34.
Typo.
And so you go down by 35, and you have to get out within 3 moves, unless if you want to take consistent damage of 35 each turn. That was a frag, which I don't remember what the frags do, but I'm probably dead.
Let me check.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Frag
Deals
grenade.
50 in a 2x2 range.
I was like, ah.
Oh, I should have freaking that should have murdered the last guy then. God damn it. I'm sad.
Right. So yeah, I'm dead and you win. You didn't have to place the bomb because you killed me and there's nothing stopping you technically, so you instantly win the game.
Sweet.
If
Yeah.
there's more players, you would have to take me down and everyone else before that
Yeah.
same thing happens.
So like, what's the max like players?
At the moment, with the amount of pieces we have,
4.
Yeah, 4.
2v2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
But-
want to do 1v3.
If we were to continue this any further than today, there could be, just like in the normal game of, I think it's like 5 versus 5 in a normal game. So yeah, you win.
All right. Sweet.
I suck at my own game.
I mean, it is literally the definition of chess with guns.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that good at chess either.
I was like, I'm gonna throw him in, and then
Or Counter-Strike. So, you know,
just
Fantastic.
so,
throw a bomb.
Javier, question. Like,
do you have any?
do you have any, like, I guess, advice,
Suggestions.
suggestions, what?
I would say you just kind of like how you mentioned earlier, just have like some places where, like, for example, these little areas right here where they're just really small. Some of them should have some kind of like
More exits and...
yeah, just a more just easier to navigate, because right here, in order for me to get here, I would have to go all the way around over here or all the way around over here, versus where I
Yeah.
can kind of like shortcut, like maybe if there was like a door here,
Yeah.
just shortcut through here.
When we were in class and we were doing playtests there, someone suggested to have the same thing, more paths, and if we were to continue on this, I was going to add some a different shade of this color that adds underground or above pathways
That would
to
be really
cross
cool.
over, because in the actual game with this map, there was a set of ladders here and somewhere over here that leads
Underground.
underground. So I could add that.
Have you thought about maybe like a strategic, kind of like teleporting places where, like, let's say, obviously you're not gonna get it like really close to these two because then that would just
Teleportation?
Yeah.
Well, in the actual game, there is no teleportation. So, maybe to add a different game mode to where it's like fast mode, where you can make it to where
or maybe
you can move a certain range, but you can jump through literally anything.
Okay.
If anything, Javier, if you want context for this, you have to turn basically a video game into a board game.
Yeah, that's what we had to do.
Okay.
My original thought was to try to do a board game of the first Fallout.
That'd be fun. I would enjoy that. quite a
Yeah,
bit.
because at this point it's already kind of a board game, except it's more like free movement and
Right.
kind of turn based when it comes to attacks, and a lot of stats involved. But
Right.
we chose against it. I don't remember why, but I think it was because of the story. We'd have to come up with a story and have some sort of mini campaign.
I mean, I wouldn't have no problem like coming up with a story. If that was y'all idea when I came in, I would have like okay.
Yeah, by the
first
time
of all.
you
I
joined
came
the-
in, I heard
Yeah.
I heard y'all was doing saying CS:GO, and I was like okay.
Yeah, by the time you joined the group, it was already.
It was already
beyond
far beyond that.
Yeah.
Like I say right now, like Fallout would have been a pretty good example for a lot of this because again, I can agree with you. It just already has stuff laid out for it.
Yeah,
so
and
you just gotta put it
there would have been a lot of work because what our Fallout idea ended as is that a huge cave system of rats and other mutated creatures because you're leaving the vault to get out of the cave system because that's how the first game starts, and then once you get out, that would be the end of the game. And yeah, it was it was a little complicated, and there would have been a lot of stuff to add in, a lot more than what we have now, and even this has a lot.
Yeah. So you could get
And some of these pieces weren't even necessary, like the smoke and fire particle effect pieces.
kind of no point into it, just because like as we just declared, it's like 2x2, and people understand that.
Right.
I say for anything, like in terms of ranges, that's the only issue here. Again, these are blocks of text, and I can agree with the guy that we had before. It's like able to just skim it down to straight up bullet point one sentences, doing it would be fine. Beyond that, it's like
If we had different format for rules, we would have had you read them.
yeah.
But
If anything, when I was playing it, I can agree with what you call it, that there's just straight direct counters to stuff that could happen. But also that's the reason why you're supposed to be playing this with multiple people.
Right.
It's like you're supposed to have a team with you, not 1v1. Let me just do chess here.
right, yeah.
So Javier, like, what's your thoughts on the game though?
I would like to actually try to experience this in the multiplayer version, just because I know it was designed more for a multiplayer game than just mainly 1v1. Maybe like 2v2 or 3v3 might be pretty cool because it's a wide map, and you'd never know where like all the other.
Yeah.
You just don't know what kind of actions your teams are going to take, and see how
things go.
things go. Yeah.
CS:GO. No.
And there are other guns, but like the last game, it was unfair for the person because they didn't exactly know everything about how the game worked. So he chose the shotgun, which is the slowest moving weapon, and
I accidentally chose the counter, which was the pistol, which I just went and just grabbed the pistol. I was like, okay, I got a pistol. And then I realized, oh wait, I can move fast.
yeah, it was a little overpowered. That's why the multiple people kind of balanced that out, but it was just two
For
people.
multiple people, would you have them, like, let's say you can't have a team of 3 pistols, it would have to be like a variety, or can it be the same?
We didn't go that far, but with the actual game that we got this from, you could shoot anybody. Like the whole team could have the same gun, but we don't have that many pieces, so
Right, so-
there would be a limit to
Right,
that.
so I was thinking if maybe you decided to go multiplayer, because it is a strategic game, each player will have a different piece with different like movement types.
It would be smarter to go with different guns for each team and not having all the same thing.
It
But
forces variety.
Right.
That's what you probably need
Yeah.
in this. It's
It's
like,
like, oh, I'll be the slow but powerful person. I'll be the one that can like move the farthest.
yeah, that's why we went with having the same weapon to make it even.
All right.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I guess that's all for now.
That's pretty much the whole game right there.
Yeah.
For what we have as the rules, it looks like the rules make it more complicated than it needs to be.
It's magic in a nutshell. No.
Right.
Magic, even if you were to explain it nonstop.
There's always questions to be asked about that game.
I mean, that's every card game, let's be honest here.
That's true.
It's like, no matter what, you always have something that feels like it contradicts another. And that's a card
Like
game.
all I'm gonna have to say for that is our game earlier.
You went 4 turns. Did not kill us. Me and Devin. Excuse you. Devin, why you keep killing my stuff? Me. Why you keep killing my stuff?
Me, I'm just gonna set everything up to kill both of these guys.
Right.
But yeah, that is our CSGO board game. Nice.